Okay. Sit over here. Oh, B, you're there too. Hi, B. Okay. Okay, there we go. Good morning. Good morning. Is anyone else completely thrown off by this here? I can't, I'm like still, I'm a little in my head about this whole thing. We had the same Om Namah Shivaya scarf on here, and I walked in yesterday, I was like, what is that? What is on the harmonium? Okay, non-attachment in yoga and all that. Okay. So it's Memorial Day, which as the mother of a soldier hits differently, as the mother of a parent of someone in the army, it's a little different. And I just find myself really thinking about, selfishly, not selfishly, but about their families, and you don't, until you've had that moment where you're like, oh, that's what happened, that's what it feels like. You don't, not that we don't think about it, it just hits differently, right? It just hits differently. And, the more involved I am with army families and army things, the more I see the parallels between, and I've talked about this before, but the parallels of army life and yoga life, which seems very incongruous, but really is not at all. Soldiers embody these qualities of selflessness, of selfless service, which is a huge theme of the Yoga Sutras and the Bhagavad Gita. It's all about, doing in like action without intent of personal gain, right? Selfless service. It's about the community before it's about the individual, all that stuff where they go into basic training and they just smoke them, as they say. Which means, they get abused. It's all about, breaking down the individual so that then you become part of this bigger thing and you learn how to, how to live in that community in the way that works the best. And, even just the idea of the discipline and the focus that soldiers have. Hi, Stephen. Good morning. You can grab a mat from the back and then, guys, can we squeeze him in here? Is that possible? Just because if this spot in front of the camera blocks the camera a little bit, so if we can squeeze, if we have to, we use it, but if we don't have to, then it's better not to. Thank you. Yeah, the discipline, the focus, they train their minds, and just seeing my cadet at West Point and how they really work with them on all their, like, calling them out on their stuff, on working on their, like, mental processes and how, when what triggers you, when someone's acting this way towards you, how are you reacting in that? That's all part of their leadership development, but it's about, it's a discipline and a focus, and these are all things that we practice when we practice yoga. So I thought for our practice today, in the yoga tradition, in the yoga teachings, there's this one of the ways that we understand the body is that the front of our body, what we can see, that's outward facing, in front of us represents our individual self, us as an individual, our own unique being. And the back of our bodies, all that we don't see, that's behind us, represents our connection to our universal self. So one way of working in the body is of sort of bringing front body and back body into balance with each other. And the idea is if we sort of start, so it's not that the individual needs to be, maybe the army goes a little overboard with that, we're not looking to do that in our yoga practice, sort of dissolve our individuality. We are still who we are. It's part of our being, and the tantric tradition embraces the body and the ego and the self and the mind and all of it as part of the whole. Other traditions say, no, you have to transcend those things. But Tantra says, no, it's part of the whole thing. So it's not that we want to do away with that, but the idea is that if we start from the connection to something bigger, if we start with this sort of softening of our own dramas and our own narratives and our own stories that we live in all the time. At least I do, I can say that. But if we soften that a little bit and remember that it's not just our own story and our own narrative, that we're part of this bigger story by opening up the back body, then when we bring our whole self to it, when we bring our own heart and our own individual unique self to the whatever it is that we're doing, then we're doing it in a way that balances both, if that makes sense. So there's this like gesture almost of humility, of a softening of the front of the body so that the back body can open. And then we start from there. You know, we start from an opening to something bigger, a connection into something bigger, whatever that is for you. You know, whether you call that community or nature or energy or God or whatever name you give to it, doesn't matter, whatever you call that. But whatever connects you into that which is not just your own stuff. So let's take a moment, sit up tall, sit well. If you can sit cross-legged, great. If that doesn't work for you, sit in any other way that does work for you. If your hips feel tight, you can always prop. You can put blocks underneath your legs if that's helpful. But sit in a way that's comfortable. Close your eyes. And just start to let yourself soften a little bit. Soften your skin, the outermost covering of your body, the most visible part of your body. You know, that outer part, the outer covering of ourselves that we so identify with in our day-to-day. Yoga's invitation is to seek a presence within yourself that's deeper than that. And then just let your pelvis drop down, let your legs get a little heavier, and just begin to direct your breath into the back of your body, into the back of your lungs, into the back of your waistline, to the whole back of your torso, the space underneath your ribs, between your shoulder blades. Just see if you can use the breath to create more expansion there. You can even let your back round a little bit. Let your face soften, your eyes soften. And as you do that, your sense of your ego soften. Ego is not a negative thing. It's simply the identifier that makes us who we are and not everyone else, and that's fine. We are those things. But when we soften our sense of being separate, being disconnected, maybe being overly important, that's the shadow side of the ego, then we connect into that which is bigger. So as your back body begins to broaden and open up, perhaps have a sense of all those who stand behind you. George Orwell says, we sleep peaceably in our beds at night only because tough men and women stand ready to do violence on our behalf. So it's not Veterans Day, it's Memorial Day. It's the day that we remember those who have fallen. So maybe have just a sense of that presence behind you, supporting you, having your back. And then keeping the back body feeling very full, just lengthen up through your spine a little more. Draw your shoulders back. Draw your head back. And as you bring your hands together in front of your heart, we're going to chant our invocation 3 ohms, 3 times through Om Namah Shivaya. Perhaps consider making an offering of your chant, of your practice to someone you are remembering today, or just to those who have fallen for our freedom. Take in a deep breath. Shantaya Niralambaya Tejase Om Namah Shivaya Gurave Satchitananda Murtaye Ishvara Panchaya Shantaya Niralambaya Tejase Om Namah Shivaya Gurave Satchitananda Murtaye Ishvara Panchaya Shantaya Niralambaya Tejase to the memory of those who have fallen for our freedom, and to anyone else in your life you are memorializing today. Bow your head. Release your hands. Open your eyes. All right, switch the cross of your legs. Bring the other leg in front. And we'll do a couple seated warm-ups. Okay. So take your hands out in front. Lace your fingers together. Press your palms away. That's it. And then let your spine round. Drop your tailbone down. Let your head and neck release and soften. And as you feel the back body open, also notice how the front body tones a little. So pull your navel to your spine. Reach your arms out in front of you. Then on your next inhale, pull your shoulders back, your shoulder blades back, lengthen your spine, stretch your arms up to the sky. Take your armpits back, elbows back, pinky fingers back. Exhale, round. Turn your palms right side in, switch the cross. Other pinky finger on the bottom. Press the palms away. Round, round, round. Breathe into the back body for a breath. And then on your next inhale, plug your shoulders back. Inhale, sweep your arms up overhead. Press up a little bit more through your thumbs. Yes. Then drop your right hand over to the right. Lean to the right. Take a side body stretch. Back. As you inhale, ground your left hip, extend to your left fingertips. As you exhale, bend your right elbow a little bit more. On your next exhale, twist. Take your left hand down either to your right knee or to the floor outside your knee. And then inhale and open up, twist open. Take your shoulder back. Good. Exhale and twist. Inhale, twist open. That's it. And then one more time. Twist, tap down. And inhale, open up. That's it. Take your shoulders back. Lean your head back a little bit. Come to center. Walk your left hand out. Inhale your right arm up. Keep your left shoulder back. Move your right shoulder back. Keep your left hip, right hip down. Lean to the left. Keep both down, but the right one's the one that's going to want to lift up a little bit. As you inhale, extend to the fingers of your right hand. As you exhale, lean a little bit more. Yeah. And then take it to the twist. Exhale. Right hand over to the left. Inhale. Twist open. Exhale. Close the twist. Inhale. Open up. One more time. Hold here. And then as you're in the upright, open position, still feel a sense of your front ribs drawing back, your back body staying really full and open, but draw your shoulders back and your head back a little more. Good. Come to center. If you're on a blanket, come off your blanket and step your feet to the floor in front of you like you're in a seated squat. Oops, too many things going on up here. That's it. And then do some windshield wipers with your legs. So drop the knees to one side and then back to center and over to the other side. But have your feet wide apart. So Stephen, step your feet wide. You're trying to get your inner knee and your outer knee to the floor at the same time, which may or may not happen, but that's the goal. And you're trying to keep the movement more in the hips than in the pelvis. So your pelvis is going to move a little bit, but it's really the rotation of the thigh bone and the hip that we're looking for here. Go one more each side. Drop and drop. Good. Next time you're over to the right, so if you're there, stay there. If you're not there, get there. Both knees over to the right. Get both knees down. Then sweep your left arm up. You can stay here for a side body stretch, or you can lift up onto your knees and curl back a little bit. Press down into your bottom arm, reach up to your top fingers. Good, slowly exhale, lower your hips down, shift to the other side, drop the knees left, ground into your left hand, right arm up, maybe hips up, maybe not, either way. And exhale, release your hips down. Good, fold the legs back to center. And then walk your hands out in front of you, folding over your legs. Hands to the floor in front. Yeah. Whatever you can do. Let your head release. You can have your arms by your sides if that feels better for you. And just in this gesture, this bowing forward gesture, it's really a gesture of humility. Breathe into the back of the body a little bit more. The back of the lungs, the back of the waistline, back of the pelvis, back of the shoulders. Just feel the whole back of your body waking up, opening up, expanding. And as you're doing that, expanding the ways that you feel connected to humanity, to consciousness, to your universal self, not the small s self, but the big S self. Then find your way to tabletop. Come to hands and knees. If you need padding, of course, put a blanket underneath your knees. Come to, hands and knees. Spread out your fingers. And then do a little cat and cow here. So inhale, arch, and look up. Exhale, and round your spine, and just flow back and forth with breath. Feel how when you round and you exhale all your air, there's this little lift and tone to the belly. Your ribs lift up, your navel lifts towards your spine. And then even as you are coming to the arched position, still have a little bit of a sense of that lift of the belly, so that even as you come to the back bend, it's being supported by the muscles in the front of the body. Do one more round. And round. Good, and then come to neutral. Bring your knees close together. We're gonna do a hip rotation exercise. So I'm gonna do left leg first. Left toes go to the left, swing the left toes out. Then pivot, take your knee up, land your foot. So you're in sort of a side lunge. Then sit back to your right heel. You got it. Then inhale, come forward. Pivot your knee back in first, so you get that internal rotation, and then bring the toes back. And then again, toes to the left toes to the left. Pivot, knee up. You got it, Marnie? Yeah, so knee up, and then sit back to your right heel. So Lisa, your knee's bent. Bend your knee, so your foot's on the floor. Your toes should point out. So look, see how my knee is out to the side? Yeah, like that, and then sit back. Good, then come back up, and then knee in, and then toes in. Let's do one more of that leg. So toes go to the side. We're at left toes out. Then pivot, left foot down, left knee up. You got it. Then sit back to your right heel. Inhale back up. Knees together, toes together. Second side. Right toes out. Pivot, right knee up. Sit back to your left heel. Inhale back to tabletop. Exhale, knee to knee. and then toes to toes. So toes to the right, right toes to the right. So keep your knees together, Marnie. Knees together, toes to the right. And then knee up. Yeah, now land your foot, knee up. Now sit back. That's it. That's the move. You got it. Inhale back up. Exhale, knees together and toes together. Good. Couple more. Do we two on this side, or let's do 3? Is this the second or the third? I'm talking. I'm not paying attention. Do we have one more to do? Yeah? Toes together? I don't remember. We'll do one more. Toes to the side. Knee up. Hips back. And forward. Knees together. And toes together. Okay, good. Walk your knees and hips, toes back, hands forward. And lift up into downward facing dog. And take your feet wide apart. That's it. And bend your knees like you're doing a squat in dog pose. Take your hips back behind you. Pull your hips back. Yeah, that's it. I'll just pull your hips back more. Like your butt back. Like that, so you get more stretch in your spine. Okay, now drop both heels to the right. Keep your knees a little soft and pull your left hip up and back. And breathe into the left side of your body, more in the back side of your body, if you can have that awareness. Inhale to center, drop the heels over to the left. Hips up high. Pull the right hip back. Yes. Good, you guys. Inhale back to center. Narrow your stance a little bit. And just pedal your feet, bend one knee and then the other, opening up the backs of the legs. If your hands get tired, you can do it in tabletop and just pedal one foot back, drop the knee, and then pedal the other foot back. I'm going to try to give a lot of options today for lots of levels of practice. All right. One more bend and straighten. And then straighten both legs, both arms. Stretch your arms and your legs as straight as you can. Lift your sit bones, your hips up high. Imagine I had a strap around the tops of your thighs and I was pulling back. Extend down through your arms. Take one more breath. And then walk yourself forward up to standing. Inhale, rise all the way up. Reach up and stretch up. Exhale, draw your hands to your heart. Good, release your hands. Stagger with your neighbor so you have a little space side to side, and then come to parallel feet. So turn your inner big toes in. When we say parallel, we're talking about a line that goes from the center of your ankle to the second, between the second and the third toe, and those lines are parallel. So the inner big toes become a little bit closer and it just opens up in the back of the pelvis a little bit more. All right, make your legs nice and strong. And then on your next inhale, let your arms sweep up. As you exhale, just let your arms extend down to your sides. Inhale, sweep your arms up, just with the breath, just the arms. Exhale, let the arms float down. Last one, inhale, arms up. This time clasp your right wrist with your left hand and lean to the left. Inhale, lengthen out of your pelvis. Exhale, lean a little bit more. Now round your spine, look towards your belly and pull your arm towards the upper left corner of your mat so that you're breathing into the left back body, or right back body rather. Inhale, come up. Switch hands, clasp the left, lean to the right. You got it. Hold here, and then round. Pull to the upper right corner on a little bit of a diagonal. Pull your navel back to your spine. Breathe into the back of your body, the back of your waistline. Good. Then inhale, come on up, separate your hands. Look up, stretch up, reach up, exhale, and release your arms. Okay, good. If you take your blocks, if your hamstrings are on the tighter side, put a couple of blocks in front of you so you have them there just in case you need them. Come back to Tadasana. Yeah, just have them there for yourself. All right, back to Tadasana. Inhale, arms up. Little tricep stretch. Bend your right elbow. Catch it with your left hand. Try to not let it push your head forward, right? So head back. Lean to the left, your left. Good. And then instead of rounding, we're not going to round, but I want you to do that engagement in the front of the body. So pull your ribs back, pull your belly back, tone your pelvic floor, lean a little more to the side. So just doing those actions, you should feel a little bit more stretch into the back body on the left side. Right side. Good grief, Rachel. Inhale, come up. Switch sides. Lean to the right. I don't know. Some days it's like I literally can't do it. All right. Now, belly back, ribs back, tailbone down. Lean a little more. Good. Inhale, come up. Extend your arms, reach up. Good. Then fold. Hinge from your hips, fold forward. Hands to blocks or floor, if you can reach. Let your head and neck soften and relax. Take your fingertips onto your shins. And then as you breathe in, feel the back body lift you up. Lengthen your spine. Breathe into the back of the lungs, the back of the waistline. Lengthen your spine, heart forward. And then exhale and fold. And 2 more just like that. Breathe first. Breathe into the back body. Let it lift you up. Extend your spine. So come to a long spine, just halfway up. Take your chest forward, your hips back. Good. And then exhale and round. And one more time, same thing. Flatten out your back. See if you can take all the roundedness out of your spine. So lift up as much as you need to. That's it. Good. So as far up as you need to come to get that length for your spine. Good. Then exhale and fold over. Inhale, come on up, reach up, stretch up. Exhale, draw your hands to your heart. Just take a moment to close your eyes. Land into your feet, into your breath. And then step to the front of your mat if you're not there already. Inhale, arms up. You can reach forward and up if you've got a neighbor situation. And then exhale, fold forward. Inhale and lengthen again. Exhale, bend your knees. Send your right leg way back to the back of the mat. If you're using blocks for your hands, that's fine. Just move the blocks back in line with your front foot so they're not way out in front of you here. All right, back knee off the floor to start. Make your back leg super strong. Extend from your pelvis to your right heel. Extend from your pelvis to your left knee and out through your spine, crown of your head. Exhale, drop your back knee down. If you need to fold over your mat or grab a blanket, you can do that. Squeeze your legs together. Inhale your arms up. Good. Now, with your arms up, lean forward a little bit. Pull your belly back, pull your ribs back, drop your tailbone down. Then inhale, come back upright, open up through your heart. Exhale, take your hands back down. Lift your back knee up. And now here's where you may want blocks. We're going to straighten the front leg. So hands on blocks can be helpful to get that front leg to straight. Good. Tone the muscles around the left kneecap. Draw your left hip back so it's in line with the right hip. Then breathe in, lengthen out of your pelvis, lengthen all the way to the crown of your head and fold. Let your head release towards your knee. Soften all the parts of yourself that feel separate, that feel disconnected. And as you breathe into the back of your waistline, just make a connection to whatever it is that helps you feel connected to humanity, to the oneness of things. Inhale, look forward, bend your front knee. We're going to hover that back leg. So step in and hover your knee, bend your knee, pull it in. Standing leg can be a little soft here. Just hover for a moment and then step your foot to the floor. Take your hands to your hips, straighten your legs, lengthen your spine. Lift your elbows, lift your shoulders, lift your head. Push through your feet, come up. Inhale, sweep your arms forward and up. We're going to go down the same way. So go hands to hips, elbows stay lifted, shoulders stay lifted, head stays lifted, hinge and fold. And then let your spine round. Bend your knees, step your left leg back. Good. Left leg strong, straight, front heel underneath the front knee. So if you move, so Al, if you move your blocks back a little bit, your hands will be under under your shoulders there. That's it. Take another breath here. Drop your knee down. Inhale. Nope, that's at the end. Inhale, arms up. We'll do it, I promise. But thank you. We'll get there, we'll get there, we'll get there. That's fine. Always call me out because you know I forget stuff. All right, ribs back, belly back, then shoulders back. Good, now we go to straight. Exhale, hands down. Lift your back knee and straighten your front leg. Good. Breathe into the back of your waistline. So we can't breathe into the back of our legs, but we can send our awareness there. And then energy flows better when we're just paying attention to a particular part of our body. It's usually the part that's screaming at us, so we can send a little love there too. One more breath. Rebend your front knee. And then step forward, hover for a moment. Pull your knee in, hover, and then step your foot to the floor. Hands to your hips. Lengthen your spine. Push down through your feet. Come on up. Reach up. Sweep your arms to the sky. Exhale. Slide your hands to your heart. Come back to just this sense of being connected to something bigger. Have the sense of the whole back of your body awake and alive, like a sort of cosmic energy grid you're plugging yourself into as you breathe into that space behind you. All right, release your hands. We're going to come to warrior one. We're just going to work legs first. So we're going to step the right foot back, Virabhadrasana 1. Traditionally, the heels are lined up in this pose, but again, traditionally it was for young men in India. So if you're not a young man in India, you can go a little wider if your hips need a little more space. Turn your hips to face forward. Come off your blanket though, Stephen. I don't want you to slide. Yeah, both feet off. That's it. Good. Turn your hips to face forward. Right hip forward. Bend into your left knee. Good. Now, do that same work of drawing the ribs back. Tone your glutes. Draw your outer glutes down and in. Tone your pelvic floor. Breathe into the back of your waistline here. Then slide your thumbs back behind so that the front of the chest opens up, the collarbones broaden, but you're not letting your belly just splay forward, right? So keep breathing into the back, but slide your elbows back. And then lift up through your chest. Feel the bottom tips of your shoulder blades lift up. Lift your heart up. Maybe take your head back a little bit. Take one more breath. Then exhale, we're going to release the hands down. We're going to come to standing split. So you can go to floor or blocks here. Shift your weight to your left foot. Float your right leg up. Get your lifted leg as straight as you can. And then get your standing leg as straight as you can. Good. You get that back body opening for free here, but keep pulling your shoulders back. Keep your heart space in front open and broad. Exhale, take right foot to left foot. Come to standing rest, bend your knees, rest your belly on your thighs. You can keep your hands on the floor or blocks. You can hold opposite elbows. You can wrap your arms around your legs, any of those options. I'm going to crack this door a little. Is that okay? Too close. Is that okay, Donna? You'll be, yeah, okay. Yeah, the window too. What? The window? Yeah, I'll do the window too. Put the fans on too. All right, the windows, the fans, all of it. Windows, the fans, all of it. All right, come on back up. We'll do it all, we'll do it all, we'll do it all. We warmed up. Once the window opens, we get the cross ventilation. It's a little better. Okay, left foot back to warrior one. Sorry, guys, just working on the temperature here in the room. Okay, left foot back. Left heel down. Turn your hips to face the front. Bend your right knee. So again, be sure that you haven't crossed over like Skip, because then that hip, there's no way that hip's going to come around, and we want the hip points facing forward. So yeah, step a little bit wider if you need to. Bend into your right knee. Good. Now draw your glutes down and in. Tone your glutes. Draw your butt muscles down. Draw your front ribs to your back ribs. Then slide your thumbs towards each other behind you. Squeeze your elbows and your shoulder blades in and back. And then maybe lean back. We're not even going to add the arms. I want you to work on the whole lower part of the pose before we add the arms. We'll get there, I promise. Lift up through your heart. Dive forward. standing split. Weight to your right foot, hands to floor or blocks, left leg floats up. Goes as high as is reasonable. Get the lifted leg straight first. So you're extending all the way to the tips of your toes. Extend down through your standing leg. Let your head and neck soften. And then left foot to meet the right foot. Bend your knees. Plant your hands on the floor. So if you're on blocks, just come off the blocks and walk back to downward facing dog. You can always come to tabletop if you need to. Inhale, flow to plank. You can come to a low plank. You can always put your knees down if a high plank feels like too much. Tone your glutes. Sweep your navel to your spine, but then pull your shoulder blades in towards your back so there's a broadness still in the front of the chest. Nice, you guys. Bend your elbows, come down to your belly. Tone your legs, tone your butt. Inhale, lift the upper body, lift your hands as well for a moment. Just get those back body muscles turned on. Notice how the back muscles, of course, have to contract here. If you're getting overly contracted, keep breathing into the back of the body. Keep that sense of expansion there. Then put your hands down, lift up any amount more, but from that fullness of the back body. Good. Exhale and release down. Downward facing dog. Step or hop forward, Uttanasana, forward bend. Lengthen your spine, come up, reach up, stretch up. Exhale, hands to your heart, and release. Right foot back, warrior one again. You okay with Donna? Okay. Right foot back, right leg straight. Pivot your hips forward, lean forward this time, hands onto your front thigh. Good, now lift tone the belly. Drop your tailbone down, tone your glutes. Same thing. Ribs back, sternum back. Then arms out in front, zombie arms. Plug your shoulders back. Inhale your arms to the sky. As you're reaching up, don't let your belly collapse forward. Keep your ribs back, navel back, bend into your front knee a little deeper maybe. Good, then make it an upper back bend. So we honor all those behind us, all those who support us by breathing into the back, but then we bring our own spirit to it. We open up through our heart and we stretch full into the pose. I'm going to take this into warrior three. So a couple of options. Full pose looks like this, arms out in front, legs lifted. You can go hands to floor, hands to blocks. You can go hands on hips. Any of those options work. Shift your weight forward, step in with your back foot. And then get your weight onto your left foot, float your right leg up. Arm position of your choice. Use the floor if you need to, use blocks if you need to. Yes. Make your lifted leg really strong. Nice, Kim, beautiful. Spine long, even if your hands are down, keep your head lifted, your back body nice and turned on. Okay, we're gonna stand up and bring the right knee up with us. So stand up, hug your right knee. Stand up tall, shoulders back. Take your left arm out to the left, hold your right knee in your right hand. Open your right knee out to the right, any amount. That's it. Yeah. Stephen, maybe, yeah, that's fine. Good. Bring it back to center. We're gonna step back through warrior three, all the way back. Come on back up to warrior one. Land it. Reach up, release your hands, and step forward. Good. Pause. Tadasana. Come to breath. Left foot back. Left heel down, warrior one. Hips face front. Lean forward, hands to your front knee. Make your legs super strong. Squeeze them in towards each other. Put the strength of the soldier into your legs. And then do that humble bow, that selfless bow. Tone your glutes. Draw your navel up. Draw your ribs back. Zombie arms in front. From the back body, lift. Lift up. Lift more through the thumbs. So we're going to come upright first. We'll go to that one next. That's it. Lift up through the thumbs. Keep the back body full. Pull your shoulders back. Reach back. Feel the support behind you of all those who have come before, who have given us this life of privilege and freedom that we live. Just honor them in your pose. Okay, warrior 3. So hands to hips, arms in front, hands to blocks, whatever works for your body. Try to bring your torso and your leg parallel to the floor. Whatever that looks like. Nice, Lois. That's it. Extend out of the pelvis. Get longer, get longer, get longer. Good. Now come up. Bring your knee up with you. Lace your fingers around your knee. Stand up tall. Temptation to overly arch here. So keep the ribs back. Keep the belly in. Hold the knee in your left hand. Take your right arm out to the right. Open the left knee out to the left. That's it. Steady on that right foot. Steady in your breath, even if your right foot is wobbly. Inhale back to center. Back through warrior 3. Step back, just swing the leg behind you. Step it all the way down. Warrior 1, arms up. One more breath here. Good, and then release your hands and step forward. All right, come to the front of your mat. Inhale, sweep your arms up. Exhale, fold forward. Walk yourself back to downward facing dog. We're going to make our way to our bellies, so you can just lower yourself down, or you can come through plank and chaturanga if that serves you. And we're going to come onto our right side. Roll to your right side. You can put a blanket or just your arm. You can make a little arm pillow with your head. You could go either way. It doesn't matter. All right, and then we're going to take it into a thigh stretch. So you're going to catch your top foot, your left foot, with your left hand. Right knee is a little bit bent, just for balance. Good. Let your head just rest and be relaxed, neck soft. Hug your heel to your butt. Squeeze your top knee down towards your bottom knee. They don't have to be together, but try to get them to parallel at least. So if that knee is popping way up, just pull it down so that it's parallel. That's it. And then take your tailbone forward, tone your belly, move your front ribs back. Now move your knee back a little more so that the stretch, the knee is moving back, not because your back is arching, but because you're pulling your knee back and you're getting that nice deep thigh stretch. One more breath. All right, slide your hand to your knee, lift your knee upright. Good, circle the knee a few times, circle the thigh a few times. And then go the other way. Okay, and then we're going to take it into this pattern. So try to keep your right shoulder over your left, but drop your right knee down towards the floor in front of you. So you're getting the stretch into the outer hip. And then pull the knee up. And then exhale, bring the leg to the floor. If you can get the foot and the knee down, that's fine. So in front, that's it. And then inhale, bring it up one more time. And exhale, knee to the floor, a little outer hip stretch. Okay, we're going to come over to the other side. Rest your head on your left arm or on a pillow or a block or a blanket, whatever you've got. We'll start with the thigh stretch. Catch the right foot behind you. Flare out your toes. Good. Hug your heel towards your butt. Tone your glutes. Tone your low belly. Then move your knee back. Try to not let your back arch here, not because it's wrong to do that, just because you're going to get a better thigh stretch if you let the movement be in the leg, in the hip joint, and not in the spine. One more breath. Slide your hand to your knee. Circle it a few times. Circle one way, and then the other way. All right, and then into that up and down pattern. So knee up, and then to the floor, if you can get it to the floor. And then inhale, up as high as you can. Knee down. Good. Inhale one more time. Lift the knee up. And take it down in front. Good. Bring it back up. Roll to your back. All right. So the thought is for some deep abdominal activation here, which is really what we're doing when we're doing this back body opening. There's a toning in the front of the body. So I'm going to just guide you through some basic crunches, but like really mindful. If there's some other abdominal thing you really want to do, go for it. It's fine. All right, take a breath in. Take your hands behind your head, feet on the floor. Now, just take a moment to feel your breath, and whatever ab thing you're doing, you're going to want to coordinate it with your breath. So as you exhale, feel how your navel pulls to your spine, and that deep layer of abdominal muscles draws inwards and down towards the floor. And that's the action we're going to build on. So with your next exhale, as you pull your navel down, lift your head and shoulders up. Lift as high as you can, even the bottom tips of the shoulder blades up, but keep your neck relaxed. Inhale, slowly, slowly lower down. Good. Exhale. Roll up. Navel to the floor. Inhale. Keep your navel pulling down as you come back. And just like that, a couple more. Again, if there's something else you want to do, it's fine. I like these really slow, mindful, concentrated transverse abdominis activation crunches. Think of moving your sternum and your pubic bone towards each other in the front of your body. Keep your neck long. Do two more. All right, good. Rest for a moment. You can hug your knees if you like. All right, and then we're going to roll to our bellies.
Can I ask a really silly question there?
Sure.
When we do that, like, I feel my back wanting, my hips wanting to
Come up.
rise up.
Yeah, and they...
The goal is to keep hips.
No, like it's okay. They might come up a little bit. It's just that you don't want to be like really squeezing your butt a lot, and like you want the action to come from your abdominals.
Not your butt.
Yeah, exactly. But your hips might lift a little as a result of that. That's okay. But if you're like actively squeezing your butt, you're just not working your abdominals as well. Oh, thanks. All right, we're in Sphinx. Sorry, friends are visiting in the studio again in the form of little buggies. Okay, Sphinx pose. Elbows down, legs nice and strong. All right, let's do a couple Sphinx roll-ups here. I like to start with this. So same thing we just did. We're just doing it reverse gravity this time. So hips stay low, round up, look towards your belly. Inhale, slowly roll back down. Keep your hips nice and low. So it's like your hips stay close to the floor, but your belly lifts up and back. Try to keep your shoulders back. Let your low back round a little bit. Inhale, back down. Couple more just like that. Exhale, slow roll. And inhale. And last one. Good. Come back to center. Tuck your toes. Squeeze your legs together. Tone your glutes, tone your legs, squeeze your knees up off the floor. That might be enough. If you want to come up into a low plank, lift your belly up. Sweep your front ribs up. Take your tailbone down. Good. Now, broaden your collarbones. Look forward a little bit. Take another breath here. All right, drop back down. Splay your elbows. Rest your cheek. Bend up your knees. You could do a couple of little windshield wipers here. All right. Press yourself up to tabletop. Step your right foot between your hands. So we were here in warm-ups. Now we're going to take it a little bit deeper. So go a little longer if that's a reasonable thing for your knees and your hips. And your front knee can be over your toes as long as your knee feels safe doing that. If your knee bothers you, keep your knee straight up over your ankle, and that'll take it out of the knee a little bit. All right, take your hands to your front thigh. Leaning forward slightly, tone your glutes. Tone your pelvic floor, tone your belly. Front ribs to back ribs. Zombie arms in front. Plug the shoulders back. Inhale, arms to the sky. You got it. Keep breathing into the back of your body. So direct the breath into the back of the waistline, the back of your lungs, the back of your ribs, but start to curl back a little bit over that support in the back body. Feel the support of all those who have your back, your tailwind. Feel it's behind you, supporting you. So as you move into the back bend, it feels supported and just open and beautiful. All right, we're going to take it to lizard. Hands down over inside the front foot. You can heel toe the foot right foot a little wider, and you can turn your right toes out a smidge. And then we come down to the elbows. If your elbows don't make it to the floor, put your elbows onto blocks, exactly. And those blocks can be at whatever height works for you. That's it. Keep a little resistance in your back thigh. So left thigh, bring your awareness right to the top of your left thigh bone and just feel it pull back a little bit as you bend into the right knee. Feel your tailbone and your sit bones draw down. Tone your belly. And then just melt the space between the shoulder blades so that the collarbones broaden and the heart stays open. One more breath here. Keep your left elbow wherever it is, on a block or on the floor. Take your right hand to your right knee. Twist to the right. Stay here or arm to the sky. Stay here or another thigh stretch. Kick your left foot to your right hand. Any of those options. Wherever you are, keep the breath moving into the back. Keep that awareness of the big S self expanding, opening up. All right. Come back to center from wherever you were. Come back to tabletop. Sit back into child's pose for a moment. Hips to heels, arms out in front. If it's more comfortable to have a little pillow for your head, you can stack your hands. If your shoulders need a break, you can wrap your arms back by your feet. That gives the shoulders a little bit of a stretch if you like that. Yeah. And just as you're breathing, again, another pose, posture here of humility, of offering. Humility isn't thinking less of yourself, it's just thinking of yourself less often. Remembering your connection to your community, to humanity, to those in your own life that you serve selflessly. Let's come back up for second side, back to tabletop. Step your left foot forward. So again, if your knee bothers you, have the knee right over the ankle. If your knee feels okay, you can go into a deeper flexion of that front knee, a deeper stretch there if that is reasonable for your knee to do. Hands to your front thigh. Front ribs back. Glutes draw down, tailbone draws down, zombie arms in front. Plug the shoulders back. Inhale the arms up. Lean yourself back. Keep breathing into the back. Lifting up out of the pelvis as you reach back. Shoulders back. Head back. Exhale. Hands over to the right. Heel toe the left foot out a little wider. You can turn the toes out. Most important thing is you want your knee pointing at the second toe. So if your foot is in and your knee is going out, it's not going to be a good situation for the knee. All right, elbows down. And even if the knee doesn't bother you now, do the protective things so that your knees last as long as the rest of you. Right thigh resists back slightly. You get that humble bow here for free in this position, but keep your collarbones broad and your shoulder blades firming in towards your spine. Keep your right elbow where it is, twist to the left. Stay there or arm to the sky. Stay there or kick your foot to your hand. You can come up onto the hand also. Yeah, if it's easier to get your foot without your elbow on the floor, that's fine too. Wherever you are. Stretch into it. Last breath. Good. Release your foot if you're holding it. Come back up into your hands and come back to tabletop. Okay, drop your elbows down. So traditionally for dolphin pose, the forearms are parallel to one another. That's a lot for the shoulders. If your shoulders feel fine there, then stay there if it's just a good stretch. If your shoulder is compromised in any way, lacing your fingers together and bringing the arms into a V shape is a little easier on the shoulders. All right, so I like to sort of cheat my arms in a little bit closer so that the mat catches my skin, so that then as I press up, the elbows are going to want to splay a little bit, but the mat kind of catches the skin. So push down through your forearms and your hands. All right, look up towards your belly. Lift your navel towards your spine. Lift your front ribs up towards your back ribs and tone your glutes. Now keep all that, just look forward, take your head forward. Take your shoulder blades in towards your spine. Tuck your toes. Lift up knees and hips. Shoulders stay over elbows. You can come up with soft knees here if the back of the legs feel tight. You can walk in any amount more, come a little more vertical. If your neck bothers you, just let your head hang, but your head is off the floor. And then inhale, sweep your right leg to the sky if you've got your balance. If it's too much, keep 2 feet on the floor. Exhale, right foot down. Inhale, left leg up, reach up, reach up, reach up. Exhale, left foot down. Okay, inhale, both legs up, just kidding. Both knees down, sit back. I know, it's an old joke. Still like it. All right, rest back into child's pose. Take a breath. I mean, of course, if you want to go both legs up, go for it, but. All right. Find your way back into downward facing dog. Elbows up this time. Full dog pose, and then walk forward, hands to feet or feet to hands, and come on all the way up to standing. Reach up, stretch up. And release your arms. Okay. We're going to do baby dancer pose. So this is a balance pose. If you need help with balance, come to a wall or a post or wherever you are at home, furniture, whatever works for you. We're going to stand on the right leg. Get really steady and strong on your right leg. Feel your foot on the earth. Feel the strength of your leg beneath you. Shift your weight to your foot. Bend up your left knee. Catch your left foot behind you. Same thing we did on our back. Squeeze the legs towards each other and your heel towards your butt a little bit. Then right arm to the sky. Yeah, we're on the other side. Bima, if you want to just switch so that we're on the same side. There you go. Good. Pull your heel in for a moment. Now ribs back. Tailbone down. Now kick your foot to your hand and come forward, but keep breathing into the back waistline, the back body. Kick your foot up higher. Lift your right armpit up higher. One more breath. Good. Inhale, come on back up and release your foot down. Pause. Breathe. Shift your weight to your left foot. Get steady on your left leg. Bend up your right knee. Catch your foot. Yeah, if you need to face the wall, turn around, that's fine. Squeeze your legs in. Right arm up. Nope, left arm up. Navel to spine. Front ribs to back ribs. Kick your heel to your hand. Keep breathing into the back of your waistline. Keep the front ribs lifting towards the back ribs, even as the chest reaches out in front and the knee reaches back behind. Take one more breath. Inhale, come on up. And release that foot and that hand. Good. Okay, we're going to do, well, let's say it like this. Here's an offering for a deeper version of that pose. We'll use a strap for that. I'll show you, and then if that feels like it's going to be too much for you, you just do the same thing we just did, and that's fine. So Natarajasana, I like my foot and my hand in the loop rather than my foot in the loop and holding the tail. It feels a little more secure to me, but it's fine. You can do it either way. So I'm holding here with the buckle on the side so it's not on my foot or my hand. And I'm going to go hand and foot into the loop. Just watch for a second, and then I'll talk you through it. So hand and foot in the loop, and then elbow up, knee in. So the knee is going to want to go out, right? So I'm squeezing in, squeezing in. Then I'm going to take this hand into the strap as well. Now I'm going to knit my ribs back. I'm going to tone my glutes. And then I'm going to kick my foot up and come forward. Now, of course, if you can reach your foot behind you, you can hold your foot. That's fine. I can't do that anymore. My shoulders don't do that anymore. Or you just come back to this one. That's fine. You can just do that one again if that feels like a more reasonable thing to do. A smaller loop is a bigger back bend. So if you're wanting less of a back bend, go for a bigger loop. All right, we're gonna stand on the right leg. If you don't have a strap at home, of course you can just do it holding your foot, right? So let's go, stand on the right leg, take your left hand and your left foot into your loop. Go to a wall if you need, or a post or furniture if you need help. Good, then knee in, elbow up. Yeah, you got it. Yeah, maybe you might need a bigger loop. Both hands into the loop. Good, now before you kick your foot back, knit your front ribs back. Tone your belly. Breathe into your back body, maintain that connection so that even as you reach out into the world, you're not there alone. You've got that connection to community, to humanity, remembering the support of those who stand behind us. Good, come on, back up. And release, very good. All right, second side. I know. I said it yesterday. This is like my least favorite pose to do. Really is. It's a very hard pose. And I don't even hold my foot anymore. I can't even do it holding my foot anymore. All right. Right foot into this loop. Right hand into the loop. Then elbow up. Left hand into the loop. Yes. Ribs back. Tailbone down. Tone your glutes. Kick your foot back. Lean forward. That's it. Nice, Bima. Yeah. Nice, Karen. Carol, great. You can go elbows to the wall, Carol, if you like, or just stay where you are. Just hang on for dear life if you are. Just hang on. You got it. All right. Come on up and release. All right, very good, you guys. Well done. All right, come to your backs. Have a block nearby. Come lay down. Okay, back bend opportunities. B, you look like you're in the Arctic over there with all the jacket. B's got like a puffer coat on outside. All right, come to your back. Feet parallel to one another. Elbows down, shoulders down. Just prepare for bridge here. All right, bend up your elbows if you haven't already. Make little T-Rex arms. Press the backs of your arms down, shoulders down, head down. And then anchoring into the big toe sides of your feet, lift your hips. That's it. Now lift your tailbone. Now breathe into the back of your body while you press down through your head and your shoulders. So there's a curve to the spine, there's a back bend, but it's soft, it's long. If you want to lace your fingers underneath your back, you can do that. You don't have to. Hold steady and breathe. Keep breathing into the back. Keep connected to all those behind you who have your back, who are there silently supporting us so that we have this beautiful life that we have. Release your hands, release your hips. Good, you could do a little windshield wiper here. We're gonna do one more back bend. Yogi's choice here, so if you want to do another bridge, that's fine. If you want to come up into wheel, I will talk you into a wheel. Feet parallel, same setup in the bottom, in the lower body, but hands are planted on the floor. You can go as wide as you need to for your shoulders to feel like they're not pinched. Then hips up. If you're staying in bridge, stay here. If you're going up, come to the top of your head, plug your shoulders back. Breathe into the back of your body. See if you can still have that sense of knitting your ribs as you push into the floor and lift up. Still have that sense of toning your belly as you push into the floor and you lift up. Good. Slow release back down. All right. A couple of windshield wipers. All right. And let's go into a supported bridge now. So hips up and onto a block. If there's a different inversion that you want to do and you can do it safely where you are, we're not going to go to the wall just for time and space, but if you can do a headstand or a handstand or something where you are and you want to do that, that's fine. Or else you can come to a supported bridge and then legs up for a supported modified shoulder stand. So you're still getting some inversion for your practice. So notice how your hips want to roll off the block. Try it with your knees bent, Make your sacrum, the back of your pelvis, flat on your block. So your back is arching away from the floor a little bit. That's it. And then you can keep the knees a little soft, or you could stretch them out if that feels like a reasonable thing for your body to do. So want to try to keep your pelvis flat on the block. Yeah, so more like this. Take it, bring your feet down for a second. I'm going to slide it down so it's more under your pelvis there. And then you want to just try to keep this curve here. So push your shoulders down like that. Now go knees up, which is going to be a little more in the hamstrings, but feet just go right here, right here, right there. So you're keeping that curve, a little bit of a curve there, and your back is flat. Does that feel okay? Yeah. Yeah, sure. All right. Take another couple of breaths where you are. Let your heart rate steady, your breath become a little calmer, steadier. Inversions are really good for our cardiovascular system, our circulatory system. The heart doesn't have to work so hard to pump the blood back, so it gets a nice, the legs get a break, the heart gets a break. Which of course is calming to the nervous system as well. All right, slowly begin to release your feet back down. As your feet land on the earth, lift your hips, slide the block to the side. And then just widen out your feet and rest your knees together for a moment. Let your knees just knock together, yeah. And then pull your knees up into your chest. You can do a little rocking, circling, anything that feels good on your back, your spine, your pelvis. And then reach between your feet. Catch your pinky edges of your feet for Ananda Balasana. Blissful baby. Draw your knees down towards your armpits. If you can't reach your feet, you can hold behind the backs of your thighs, and that works too. Yeah. Draw your knees down towards your armpits. Any variation you like here of straightening one leg or the other, or rocking side to side, take a moment, just nourish your body in the way it needs to be nourished. Take care in the way it needs to be taken care. And begin to make your way to Shavasana. Extend your legs out. Extend your arms. Turn your palms to the sky. If your neck feels uncomfortable where it is, sliding a blanket underneath your head can be helpful. So just see if you need to do an adjustment for your neck. Then let your body go soft. Soften your feet, your legs. Relax the backs of your ankles, the backs of your knees. Soften your hips, your pelvis, your glutes. They worked hard today. Let them relax, let them go. Let your pelvis just sink to the earth. Relax your belly, your ribs, your shoulders, your arms and your fingers. Feel your breath flowing in and out. Without manipulating the breath or changing the breath at all, just have this sense of the breath moving through the back of the body, moving into the back of your lungs, back of your diaphragm, so that your back is expanding on the floor as you're breathing in. Relax your face, your jaw, your eyes. Let your forehead and your cheeks smooth out. Relax all the little muscles in your face. And keep following the breath deeper and deeper inside yourself, seeking the depths below the surface, seeking the place where you feel connected, where you feel at one and at peace with humanity. Rest there. Gently now, deepen your breath. Allow your body to stretch, to move, to reawaken, whatever way feels good to you. Find your way to your side. slowly make your way back up to seated. As we move through the rest of this Memorial Day, perhaps keep with you the image, the awareness of the true heroes that are quietly in the background, not seeking to surpass others at whatever cost, but seeking to serve others at whatever cost. Keep in your awareness those who have passed, those who have come before, and their families who have made the sacrifice so that we can have this amazing life and get to do yoga on a Monday morning together. Bring your hands together at your heart. And let's end our practice with an Om if you'd like to join. Take in a deep breath. Namaste. Thanks, everybody. Lots of good stuff coming up. We have, I'm going to be doing a running series. We're saying running, but it could be walking too. For those of you who want to learn sustainable running practices, run better, run longer, run healthier, your body better, your body healthier. If you are a runner who thinks you can't run anymore, come. We will teach you how you can still do that, as I have learned for myself how to do that. And I'm at Kripalu, not this weekend, not next weekend, the one after, with 2 other master teachers, and there's still some space there. So yoga, meditation, amazing food, hiking, nature, all the good things, spa, if nothing else, spa, massage, facial. All right. Bye, everybody. You're welcome. Bye, Zoom friends.
Such a treat. Thank you so much. Bye.
You're welcome.